sending Edmund to Mercia to enlist Edict Triona's aid.
Triona will ask much of that favour.
Which is why you are to accompany the prince.
Your Highness may speak freely.
You don't want him
It's
right
no
there.
secret that you've never liked, much less trusted me before.
Yes, it's not just for his protection, it's also you don't want him there.
If we do not secure Mercia's help against the Vikings, England is lost. If England is lost, so are we.
I will not fail you.
Not me.
England.
Us.
I can respect her.
But what if he insists? You're not making a plea for help, Your Highness. You're relaying an order from your father, the king.
Listen to Godwin.
You don't trust him, but you trust him to protect your brother and to motivate him.
My father will not be alive when I return, will he?
No.
Ooh.
When you return, you will be king.
Oh, she's
Open the gates!
strict, she's direct. I can respect her, really, a lot. She knows what she wants, how to have it.
It's been of vital importance. It connects everything and provides a way to escape should pressure be brought from the north. We attack from the south.
There's a reason it's never been done, brother. The south is nothing but marsh.
But it's not him who is deciding stuff right now, it's Emma. Time to gain their respect.
Watch out, Christian! Maybe you should pray to be more careful. Are you calling me a liar? Come here and tell me that.
Oh, eh.
Do you have a problem with my order?
So obey. And shut the fuck up.
Why take the word of a Christian over my own son? Because your son is a liar, Yama.
You are looking to burn a sacrifice for a loved one? My brother. He's on one of the ships. It is made from the branch of a sacred tree in Uppsala. Pictures it.
The royal tree is not in Uppsala. This is probably taken from the tree outside Odin's temple.
But I have no money.
She's gonna...
I will trade you for your bracelet.
Fine, I was not a fan of her necklace.
Why are you so lost?
Also,
I sell whatever suits the soul.
that's a good answer.
You experience different people who believes in like no one else.
I love that about that place.
My grandmother came from a great African family. My grandfather fell in love with her in Alexandria and brought her here. I am the ruler of Kattegat. All things are possible if our minds are open.
You're really a good ruler for Kattegat.
There are a few today as pure in their beliefs as you. My husband was trading in Tromsø when his ship was stopped by Christians. My husband was buried alive. They found that he and his men were believers of the old ways. He was ordered to convert. He refused. Torture him in front of his men. In hopes
That's
that
what
his
happened to
suffering
him. We
would
knew.
encourage them to change their beliefs. One by one, they killed them all.
I accepted to die in a way more than to convert themselves. The first episode we really spent it entirely with the Vikings. Right now to have the England side of that, it's showing also a difference.
I'm not king material. How do you know?
Maybe one day.
How do you know you're not precisely the king England needs at this moment?
Mm-hmm.
The fact that I've voiced my doubts should be evidence enough of my inadequacy.
Not at all.
It's been my experience that those who never acknowledge their doubts are charlatans.
Liars.
Facing doubts or fears is the first step in courage.
I think so also.
What's your greatest fear?
Failure.
Do you trust your instincts?
I think so.
Not
If
enough.
so, if you listen to me, you will succeed.
You're a good advisor.
No sign of your Greenlander. Maybe you should make an offering to our aid for your boat's safe return.
Wait for him, or maybe he's even... He's waiting for you, in fact.
What do you see in this Greenlander which you trust?
I don't know.
Maybe his courage doesn't come from speeches or pounding of shields. It comes from belief in his own ability and nothing else. Ironside, boneless, blood axe. Such great names. They're dead.
They would have killed you so easily.
I have no doubt that London is Canut's target, but he will attack the city from the north, which means he will march through Mercia.
Nope.
She believes the Vikings will attack us.
Queen Emma. Your father not well?
The king is in excellent health, but his wife, as you know, is a Norman.
Ah, it's his wife? Okay, it makes sense because Edmund can't be the king if she is. Okay. Up. Who is his father?
A better person to plan the defense of a Viking attack than a descendant of Rollo himself.
Emma is a descendant
I
of
knew
Rollo?
Godwin from Sussex.
My father.
If I'm not mistaken, it didn't end well for him.
Okay, I can respect and appreciate her.
And has placed England's future in the hands of a foreign queen, a boy prince, and an advisor whose father destroyed his family name.
Do nothing, Edric's Triona, if that is your decision, but be willing to stand by it, because one day I will be king, and I can promise that I will remember both your doubt and your decision to refuse an order.
Who said I would not obey a summons from the king?
Well done, Edmund. Nah, he's proud. Ooh, good one. I think that they are in advance. No? They're in advance. They're gonna find England before your birth.
We lost, aren't we?
Didn't you see the bird?
This is your fault, and the fault of all the Christians and their false god. The gods are laughing at us right now.
Shut up, heathen!
Uh-huh.
Stop rolling! What you see makes you believe that we are lost.
No land.
So that is where you and I are different.
Yep.
The sky tells me we are headed west. And we're near that.
If you have birds, you have a land. You moron.
Where are the other boats?
The boats are not my responsibility. For all you know, the other boats are lost. Not ours.
Haha.
Now, we continue. Tiago! Stop blaming the Christians for your fears.
I love that one.
The Christians have crossed us. They all must die.
Oh no, this one.
You're going to kill me. I am not a bear. You are not a Viking. I don't think.
Is
Pull this out. You will be dead. Before I do, tell me what you say. Who's next?
My father was an alderman.
the character is good and what he did was good. The actor, he needs to be more. He's a little behind for what he just did, for what the character just did, and all. He needs to show more, in my opinion.
The truth, Your Highness.
What does that mean?
It means you are now our ruler. All hail King Edmund!
Again, another picture right there.
Why you returned by knife?
You will need it for your pilgrimage. I'm sending you to Uppsala to seek your destiny.
Huh?
You must go there and see it for yourself before the Christian tide washes it away.
Is that really possible?
For
Some say
them
that
to do
like
that?
I believe we must be ready.
To find your destiny? She can't be happier than that. They're gonna be waiting for you.
Sound the horn!
We had some issues to deal with.
Viking.
He approves. Because you managed to be such a good captain with your ship, with navigating and all, but also because all of what he can see, it's one Christian Viking and one pagan Viking dead. So for him it's something like justice was done, no matter who attacked who first. And right now he's saying Viking, the religion doesn't count. Oh, another great episode! I'm uploading with my... you can't see it. I was uploading like that. Such a good episode again after the first one and all. The first episode was so promising, and I said it, I was really satisfied by it because it was everything that I wanted. They kept the things that I loved about Vikings, the original show, but they made something new. And they were using the codes, but with some changing, you know, with the details, with how it was filmed and how it was written also. So I really appreciated that it was the same universe, but something different. That was great, and the characters were promising, and the stories were promising, and all of that. And during this episode too, they are confirming that with the stories, with the characters. So great. Freyda, the situation, you know, at first, how they resolved the fact that Freyda killed that guy, and you know, she put all of the situation at risk with the war which was gonna come and all. They resolved that situation pretty quick, and it's not a surprise for me, and I'm not gonna blame them for that. I saw that coming. I even said it myself just some minutes before it happened, you know, the judgment. We needed Leif, you know, to be into this army. We saw how he was fighting, we saw what could be, you know, a potential story for him, a potential development for him. We saw him listening to these speeches, you know, about going for the fight, uniting Vikings and all, and we saw that he was interested. We saw also the story with his father who was banished, and the fact that maybe he wants his place now into still the Vikings family, like to regain his honor, the honor of his family. So it's not surprising me that he's going into the army. I was a little surprised that Freyda was not going also into it, but why not, you know, having her being right there in Norway, going into a religious trip, you know, like journey. She has a strong faith, so why not? And that's also a big aspect, you know, of this universe, the faith. I'm thinking about the difference, you know, between the Christian and the pagan faith for sure, but also really all of the mystic things around the Vikings gods, like remember all of the mystic situations that we had before. So why not having that with Freyda? Okay, why not? Then they traveled the ocean. We can see that Leif, that place, you know, to take that place as a captain, he was okay to take it, but also like he appreciated that Harold gave him that place, that bird, let him say goodbye also to his sister. He saw also that his sister and Harold, they had that moment together, that there is something right there, not only a sex thing. And when they were on the boat and they talked together, for now it's just, you know, they respect each other for their qualities, I think, as soldiers, if we can say it like that, Vikings. But maybe soon we can have a real relationship between these two, and I'm all for it. Because I think that they have a lot of stuff in common, their principles, you know, and also their ideas, the fact that they don't care about the religion of the people in front of them, the fact that they want to do the right thing, you know, stuff like that. Like, I can see a good relationship beginning to build right there. It's great. And they were traveling, and Leif arrived first. He dealt with the situation on the boat really well, not only with the fight, but also with what he said to everyone at a good time and all. And the end, you know, the conclusion of that situation is great. I'm talking about that fight on the boat, but also after that with Harold coming. But maybe a little different, you know, of that moment, it's the actor himself, of Leif. I can see that Leif, the character, was really great during that moment, and again, I said it in intro, I think that he can be a character who can have the most interesting development for the future, like all of what they can do with this character. I can really think about a lot of possibilities. All of the story with his father, who is still alive even more, and his father who was banished, taking and maybe gaining honor back for this family, all of really a lot of stuff that he can do. Also with this relationship with Harold, also with the religious aspect and all, a lot of stuff. But the actor himself was really great before that scene, like I had nothing to say to the actor during all of the rest of the episode and during the episode 1. But during that fight, you know, during that speech, we saw that he was talking with passion, like it was an intense moment. And I had the impression that the actor was a little not at the good level, you know, of emotion, of playing, like it felt a little not off, not totally off, but it was a little behind. That moment, that scene, I would have expected more than what the actor gave me. It was already great, but for the moment itself, for what it represented and all, for the fact that they were into a storm and all of what he did and all, a little more. I wanted a little more. It's not that bad, you know, I'm not saying that it was really, really bad and that's bad, you know, like it's a bad actor and stuff like that. Again, during all of the rest of the episode and during the first episode, it was really great. But that particular moment, again, for a promising character like that, maybe, in fact, I'm expecting him to be more because of that, because I can see that he can be really promising and I want that character to be really promising. Maybe it's also because of that. Around him during this episode, all of the thing about traveling, attacking from that place and not that place, that was really strategic discussion, so why not? We didn't see him that much, in fact, during this episode. If not for his attitude and stuff like that, I can really appreciate him. He's fun in a way, I don't know how to say it. At least he's bringing a little of fun. When Leif, Freyda, all of the other characters that are so serious, he can bring maybe a little of fun that can be great. Okay, and when during the first episode we were only with the Vikings, during this episode we were also with the England side of the story. We discovered Ethelred, we already knew him, but we discovered Godwin, we discovered and his story, we discovered Emma. I thought that it was the daughter, no, it was the wife, and she's the descendant of Rollo. She's a descendant of Rollo. That's... Calm down. Before knowing that, I already thought that it was a character that I could respect because she's really going for what she wants, she knows what she wants, how to have it. She has such a confidence, you know, in herself, and she's really gracious also, like not only physically, but also with her attitude and also with how she's talking and how she's doing stuff. She's really strict and severe, we can see that, how she talked to Edmund, that was really like direct, but she's doing it also in a gracious way, like she's good, you know, to be the queen, she's really playing that well, the actress. And her character, for now we didn't see a lot about her character, you know, personally how she is, because she was really cold and close, and she seems difficult, you know, to approach. And you know, Godwin is said that she doesn't trust him, but she trusts him that much to be with Edmund, to protect him, the future king, to also encourage him, motivate him, give him strength, like... you still believe into him that much. We had Edmund also, who is now... Edmund and Moon, I don't know. We have him, now he's the new king, okay. He needs to gain more confidence on himself, that's gonna come. We saw that he's really, you know, about religion. Is he gonna accept to negotiate or not? Like, as already wanted to offer Vikings gold. Are you gonna accept or not? Or are you gonna be on the side of Emma to fight? No matter what, we're gonna have a fight in London, but I'm thinking about after that. And maybe in London, they don't think that you're gonna attack on this side, but you don't know that it's Emma who is gonna lead the army and what also she planned. Because it's not Ethelred, you know, who is deciding stuff right there. Oh, that was so great! And during the episode, I said it also, we had some good moments, like good pictures. That was really great also. It's so promising. These two first episodes are so promising. It's really confirming this episode 2 what I felt during the episode 1. The fact that I can really like and love quickly this show, these characters, some of them, that I can connect also with some of them quickly. It's good, guys. And again, it feels like we're back, but into something different, like, I love it. And yes, I uploaded again with... Oh, stop. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there this video. Remember that if you want, on my Patreon, you have already my reactions to the next episodes. Again, 2 or 3 episodes of advance, I think that we're gonna have. And no matter what, on Patreon and on YouTube, it's all for you for today. And it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Hey.